Daisy's journey of discovery from the farm to the city and back home again. Once upon a time, on a picturesque farm, there lived a cow named Daisy. Daisy was no ordinary cow. She had a heart full of curiosity, always yearning for new experiences. She longed to explore beyond the boundaries of the farm and discover the world beyond. One sunny morning, while the other animals lazily grazed in the meadow, Daisy couldn't resist the pull of adventure any longer. With a twinkle in her eyes, she set out on a whimsical journey to the bustling city nearby. As she trotted along the dusty road, Daisy marveled at the tall buildings and the noisy sounds of cars hurrying by. In the city, Daisy's big brown eyes widened with amazement as she strolled through the bustling streets. She watched as people rushed about, their faces filled with purpose. The tall skyscrapers seemed to touch the sky, and the colorful billboards dazzled her. Underneath the bright lights and the hustle and bustle, Daisy discovered the enchanting sights the city had to offer. She visited the zoo, where she met lions, elephants, and even a mischievous monkey who tickled her nose. She marveled at the towering Ferris wheel in the amusement park and laughed with joy as she went on a merry-go-round ride. Despite the excitement, Daisy couldn't help but feel a sense of longing for her quiet farm life. The sounds of honking cars and blaring sirens were a stark contrast to the peaceful rustling of leaves and the gentle mooing of her fellow cows. Daisy missed the pleasant aroma of fresh hay and the soothing warmth of the sun on her back. One evening, after a day filled with adventure, Daisy found herself sitting under a starlit sky, feeling a wave of homesickness wash over her. Looking up, she noticed a twinkle of a familiar constellation that resembled a cow. It was as if the night sky was reminding Daisy of her true home. With renewed determination, Daisy bid the city farewell and made her way back to the farm. As she trotted along the familiar countryside, a smile spread across her face. She eagerly looked forward to sharing her stories with her farm companions and embracing the tranquility of her rural home once more. When Daisy finally returned to the farm, her fellow cows gathered around, eager to hear about her adventures. As she regaled them with tales of the bustling city, Daisy realized that she didn't need to leave the farm to experience magic and wonder. The simple joys of grazing in the meadow, the companionship of her fellow cows, and the warmth of the farmer's touch were just as enchanting as any urban adventure. From that day forward, Daisy cherished her farm life, knowing that both the city and the countryside held their own unique kind of magic. And as she peacefully grazed in the meadow, she often looked up at the night sky, grateful for her journey and the heart full of curiosity that led her back to her wonderful home